Hello and welcome to this layers reveal of a flyer that I did just recently. So started off with the main background. This was what I used. I added my smart filters, visual noise and Gaussian blur. Added the next layer, changed the blending mode to color dodge and then put some gradient over it, and of course added a little bit of Gaussian blur. Added the next background, turn this over to overlay, and then of course put in some Gaussian blur too, and then some remove the parts that I didn't want to show. Added another background, put this one on soft lights, and then added some gradients too. Then for my main background image, I had to duplicate it for emphasis. Put both of them on overlay blending mode, and then erase the parts that I didn't want to appear, of course. Yes, then put in this for my text, put in curves, adjusted it. I had to bring it down a little bit so that it can have, just to make it darker. Okay, then added some color balance, added a grunge texture. I took out the part that I did not need and changed the blending mode to soft light. Okay, then added the dove, changed the blending mode again. I think it was changed the blending mode again to linear dodge, and then of course erase the parts that I didn't want to show. Okay, so let's start with the details. This is my rectangle here, and then the effect on the rectangle. You can see the difference. Then I'll begin to put in the text one after the other, and also apply the individual gradient overlay on each of them. So the same thing with the other one. I have to separate the two, so that it will come out well and so that it can also align very well. So the same thing with our venue, just put a little effect on the venue so that it doesn't look too dry and natural. Okay, then we'll go starting with going for for the time, put in a rectangle, apply the effects. You can see the before and after, put in the text, and then apply very simple gradient overlay, and we are done with the details. So now to the main text. So I'm going to just put all of them on so you can see the fruit of the spirit, and let's apply our text. You can see stroke, inner glow, gradient overlay, outer glow. No drop shadow this time. I didn't really see much need for it. And then of course lastly the logo, and all that. So did I say lastly? Forgive me. The picture, of course, and the camera raw effect that follows suit. Not much editing on this particular one. And then we have the text, the name rather, okay, and then social media, and that was all. Then of course we put everything together and then added our camera raw filter and some color lookups for extra feel, and that was how I created this design in 3 minutes.